Lesson 16, Introduction to Algebraic Expressions. We can tell a lot about an expression without performing the calculation or even knowing the values of all the terms. In Lesson 15, you learned to write and evaluate expressions with numbers and operations. Now take a look at this problem. Describe the expression 2x plus 5 in words. Before we attempt to describe this expression, let's take a closer look at each piece. The letter x stands for an unknown number. We do not know this number yet. The operation represented by 2x is multiplication. We write 2x instead of using the multiplication symbol because that would get confusing. So whenever you see 2.x or 2x, you read it as 2 times x. The answer you get when you multiply 2 and x is the product. This product then gets added to 5 and the result of addition is called the sum. Now that we have identified each piece of this expression, let's try to put it together. This expression represents the sum of two amounts. The first amount is the product of 2 and an unknown. The second amount is 5. Try it. Can you identify all the parts in this expression? 3x plus 4. This expression contains two terms. The value of the expression can be found by adding the two terms together. 3 is multiplied by an unknown number in the first term. The number 4 is added to the product of the first term. We would say 3 is our coefficient, x is our variable, and 4 is our constant. Let's look at another example. How many pieces can you identify in this expression? 3k plus 2h squared minus 4. The first term is the product of a coefficient, 3, and a variable, k. The second term is the product of a coefficient 2 multiplied by an unknown raised to the second power, h squared. The third term is a constant, 4. How would you describe this expression? This expression represents a constant of 4 subtracted from the sum of two amounts. The first amount is the product of 3 and an unknown number. The second amount is the product of 2 and an unknown number raised to the second power. Now go on to read and reflect on page 155.